Today's horoscope, Aquarius February 14th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You can get a real sense that if you shine some light on areas of your life that you've kept hidden or that have left you feeling guilty, you'll bring more of yourself to your responsibilities. Your experience or intuition can benefit your work and decisions today and tomorrow. You're also inclined to focus on some of the dreams and hopes that are dear to your heart, and special projects, studies, or learning can be energizing. Personal plans are more exciting than usual, and giving a special project or person your attention is fulfilling now. People are especially drawn to you and your healing energy, perhaps seeking out some reassurance. Get ready for one of the most significant periods of the year for partnerships. In fact, you could be feeling the genuine urge to merge. Today's full moon in Leo roars from the depths of your solar house of partnership and brings sudden information about where you and another party stand. This may be a time of culmination, particularly in regard to making long-term plans, commitments, or promises. Some Aquarians will decide to move in, get engaged, or even be wed in the days ahead. However, singles can use this energy, too, by setting up dates with suitors who represent long-term potential. Be sure to discuss what you're after, and a soulmate could be right out there looking for you. All work and no play. It might feel impossible to enjoy yourself because the moon in Virgo will square Jupiter in Gemini. After working so hard all week, you might crave some downtime. You could be daydreaming of a fun activity you have been looking forward to. You might also be tempted to spend some hard-earned money. Although it would be more fun to do whatever you want, you should reconsider being overly indulgent. You deserve to relax, but you should be mindful of how much money you will spend and what you do to decompress. This period is all about transformation, something you will be particularly well adapted to do, using the positioning of the planets as a safety net to make the emotional changes you need in your life. Try to separate the chaff from the wheat, so to speak, and concentrate on the relationships that give you sustenance. Likewise, choose to eat what gives you strength rather than what takes away your strength. Getting enough rest is imperative when you are living life to the fullest. This is definitely the day to put your nose to the grindstone. The essence of this day is in the air, and with this happening, chances are you won't want to do anything but work. Organization and concentration will be very strong for you, and if your job involves management tasks, this will be a breeze under this influence. Whether your day sees a lot of paperwork or people, you will get a great deal done. Just be sure that you don't put too many long hours in. You need to relax later in order to rejuvenate. As the moon leaves your relationship sector and wraps up the full moon that saw it clash with the sun and all three planets in Aquarius, this will see any strong emotional responses or personal and/or relationship tension dial back. At the same time that this will leave you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you with Venus, the planet of love in your communication sector, and Mercury, the planet of communication in his final days in Aquarius. They will be hard at work getting the communication lines open. As much as a full moon in your relationship sector and its clash with the sun and all three planets in Aquarius may have pushed some buttons, this not only ends with a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Eris, the warrior princess of the cosmos in your communication sector, but is key to understanding what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. What began 2 days ago with a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love, ends with everything needed to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself questioning whether something is truly possible? As the moon in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini, you might feel a tug-of-war between logic and faith. Part of you may entertain the idea that something incredible could happen, while another part quickly dismisses it as unrealistic. It's easy to let doubt take over, especially when past experiences have taught you to be cautious. However, this moment calls for a different approach. If you have a dream or an aspiration, this is the time to nurture your belief in it. Sometimes, the most extraordinary things happen when we dare to trust in possibilities beyond what seems reasonable. Your physical and mental well-being are closely connected, and today presents an opportunity to strike a balance between them. You might find yourself tempted to skip exercise in favor of relaxation or socializing, but movement is essential for both your body and mind. If traditional workouts don't appeal to you, consider trying something new, perhaps a group class at a local studio or an outdoor activity that allows you to engage with nature. Not only will you feel a sense of accomplishment, but you may also meet people who bring fresh energy into your life. Have you ever noticed how invigorated you feel after doing something outside of your usual routine? This is the perfect time to embrace that sensation and allow yourself to thrive in ways you didn't expect. Your natural charisma is shining, and people are drawn to your ability to bring others together. You have a gift for knowing when two people will get along well, and your matchmaking abilities, whether in friendships, collaborations, or even romance, are at their peak. You might introduce two acquaintances who later become close friends or play a pivotal role in someone's personal journey. Don't underestimate the power of human connection. The seemingly small acts of introducing people or encouraging conversations could have a lasting impact. And who knows? An unexpected encounter of your own could lead to something far more meaningful than you anticipated. At the same time, uncertainty about your own path might make you hesitant to commit to anything. You are known for your thoughtful approach, but right now, tension and restless thoughts could cloud your decision-making. Others may sense your unease and feel unsure about how to approach you. If you've been feeling disconnected or overwhelmed, take a step back and breathe. Have you ever had one of those days where you feel like nothing quite aligns? That's okay. The key is to recognize that these feelings are temporary. When the timing is right, clarity will return, and you'll be able to engage with others more effectively. If something feels off in your interactions, exercise patience. Miscommunications happen, but they don't have to define the outcome. Waiting for the right moment to reconnect can lead to a resolution that benefits everyone involved. Your analytical mind is working overtime, and you may find yourself questioning everything. While curiosity and skepticism can be valuable, be mindful not to push too hard. If you find yourself challenging others in a way that comes across as confrontational, take a step back. Not every situation requires an immediate solution, and sometimes, allowing things to unfold naturally is the best course of action. If tension arises, don't let frustration get the best of you. Instead, find healthy ways to release stress. Physical activity, creative expression, or even simply allowing yourself to step away for a moment can make a significant difference. Financially, your sharp instincts are serving you well. You are in a strong position to assess investments, bargains, or potential financial opportunities. Whether you're making a major decision or just looking for small ways to manage your money more effectively, trust yourself. Have you ever come across an incredible deal and felt a surge of excitement? Today could bring a moment like that. Just be sure to weigh your options carefully before committing. Reconnecting with family can bring unexpected joy and insight. There may be stories from the past that offer a deeper understanding of your roots, or you could stumble upon an old tradition that feels surprisingly relevant to your current life. Maybe there's a home remedy or a time-honored practice that your relatives swear by. Perhaps now is the time to give it a try. These connections not only strengthen your sense of belonging but also remind you of the wisdom passed down through generations. As the energy of this moment unfolds, take a moment to reflect. Where do you see opportunities for growth? What small step can you take today to move closer to your goals? The universe is constantly offering possibilities. Sometimes, all it takes is the willingness to see them. Trust yourself, embrace the unknown, and remember that every challenge is also a chance to create something new. The future is waiting, and you are exactly where you need to be to shape it in the best way possible.